Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of the Enhancement Talent. I'm Eric Cornish from 99.5 WKQ, along with Rob, 106.1 KISS FM.
Hey now, and I'd like to throw something out there just to get things started.
Sure, yeah.
My goodness, how about that Mick Foley announcement? Blockbuster. I think you nailed this one, Cornish.
I did. Mick Foley trolled me along with the rest of the... Well, he didn't get you, because you knew it.
I was not convinced he had anything very important to say, and
Folks,
but hey...
big news. Mick Foley is going to start wearing fanny packs again.
The egg is on my face, because that is a very, very big announcement.
I'm sorry. I should have known, being Mick Foley, but
hey, you know, we didn't
we need to get Mick Foley on the show. We need to, like, invite him and his fanny pack to, like, Holiday World, where he loves to go. And
That's
we'll go,
true.
like, spend a day with Mick Foley in Holiday World. I'm going to tweet him. I'm gonna get him on the show.
He goes there quite a bit. He was there last year for
fan.
like some sort of taste test contest. Or?
Yeah, like fruitcake.
Yeah,
taste.
that's what it was. Fruitcake.
Considering that he loves roller coasters and he loves Santa Claus, you know, this is the place. So I'm working on that.
Blue ice cream cones on me, Foley. We'd
Absolutely.
All right, let's get down to business here, though, because there actually was a good bit of stuff I feel like we can talk about from this week's Raw.
Yeah, from the UK, I thought it was a decent show. You know, like as you said, it was not live, so I know they did cut out some stuff.
Yes, I know that too, and I don't like that.
Yeah,
but still, let's talk. I think we start at the top. Right now, I feel like we've been given direction for a few things. The first thing I feel like we've been given direction on is Daniel Bryan's future, and I don't know that we're looking at a new champ anytime soon.
No, I think the Stephanie McMahon promo, one of the things that was cut in England.
Edited, at least.
Yeah, edited because of crazy fans that don't get it, but that's okay. They just want to be the stars of the show. I think that with Steph saying that next week Daniel Bryan's going to be on the show and that he should surrender the title, I think that leaves the ball in his court as far as being a part of this storyline. And even if he does end up surrendering the title or whatever they do, and you know, I mean, I think he's still in the running to be the top guy holding that title. So
right now, I feel like the best thing for him and for the title, with so much else going on, is to keep it on him for a little bit, keep him visible, keep him active, keep him working, but not actually wrestling until he's ready.
Yeah, I think it's, again, his career mirrors Stone Cold once again, to where, you know, Stone Cold, when he was out with a neck injury, stayed a big part of the storyline and a big focus, and maybe they can do that with Daniel Bryan.
So something else I feel like there's been some direction on is one of the people I've been keeping my eye on, and I know that we disagree about this guy, but Adam Rose, I feel like, now has a little bit of direction, a little bit of clarity, and a little bit of an angle going on with Swagger and Zeb.
Yeah, and I don't think he's... I don't dislike him. He's entertaining to me. I think the character's cool. Unfortunately, I don't see a very high elevation for this guy. I think he'll come out and provide some laughs and do his thing. I'm not a big fan of his writing and his vocal presentation. You know, he's not really saying anything other than his catchphrase that really is entertaining to me. But I think the whole, like, posse coming out to the ring and dancing and that whole thing is, yeah, it's okay.
You know who else had not a lot to say? The Tasmanian Devil. And when he would move around, it would be a whole big tornado of excitement and craziness. And he didn't say much, but man, a lot of people like the Tasmanian Devil, and I did too. This guy, he, for some reason, grabs me when he's on the screen. I admit he does not have a lot of room for growth, but that's okay. Not everybody needs to be booked to be the champion.
That's true. Not everybody can be the star.
Yeah.
He won't be.
I mean, and think about most wrestlers. Most wrestlers don't win the world title.
Right.
You know, so to me, having that as his big fallback right now at this stage of his career, which, by the way, is just like 3 weeks old, at least on WWE TV, is not a huge insult. I mean, you can alter the character at some point, but I do love the Rosebuds. I like his kind of like rave meets Jersey Shore gimmick. And right now it's working for me. And I know I might be in a minority of serious fans that feel that way, but I can't lie and say that I don't pay attention to the guy when he's on screen. I like the inflatable suits. I like the bunnies. I like the colors. It's a party when he's on the screen, and I'm paying attention to it. I like to party.
Good deal. I like to party too. And here's another thing we don't agree with, but Alicia Fox, character development for the Divas outside of playing off of the Total Divas show. You know, 2 weeks in a row. She's got a story. She's beat the Divas champion now. I think it's a big deal.
I know it is a big deal, and I think it's better than nothing. Like, having her do this is better than having her be wallpaper like she's been before. It feels so awkward to me every time she's doing it. It feels like it's not natural for her. And I don't know what it is about it, but I get the wrong kind of cringe chills when she's putting on the king's crown, and when she's throwing sodas and water and JBL, the whole thing. It feels so forced to me.
Yeah.
And maybe she's just not the right person for the role, but something about it is missing for me. And I know wrestling fans love this angle. Maybe I'm weird this week. I don't know what it is, but those are two things that I can't agree on.
Well, I think we're both weird, but let's. I want to leave with one final thought. As my wife and I are watching, my wife doesn't always pay attention to what's going on, but. And being that it was in England, and we were talking about, they've got an Englishman coming out, that's Adam Rose, and then we started going a little bit further into it. There's Bad News Barrett, and there's Sheamus. How many European wrestlers do they have right now on this roster?
And they're doing well.
I mean, a huge amount. So, very international, and it was more noticeable, I guess, being that they were in Europe. So I thought that was interesting. So, hey, you know what else I think is interesting?
Tell me.
BuzzFeed. You like BuzzFeed, right?
Yeah, I love BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed put up an interesting video this week that I thought you should check out as part of the enhancement talent. Things that wrestlers do that would be strange if you did them in the workplace.
Give me one.
For example, like, dude, that's it. I don't like you anymore. I'm turning heel.
Well, on that note, I am the Rob for Eric Cornish, who has left the room in anger. We will see you on Monday with another edition of the Enhancement Talent.